Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Pokemon Firered Nuzlock playthrough. Last time we went through we beat Sabrina with heavy loss, Koga was not so heavy of a loss, and we beat Blaine as, like, it was a breeze to beat him. And now we're on, and we decided to help Bill. So now we're gonna head here, talk to this guy. Got this guy. Yeah, we're just... So, we're gonna head out to 3 Island to go meet his daughter. We can't go up and get the special moves because our starter passed away, sadly. May you rest in peace, Bulb. Yeah, I'm gonna take you on. The only way to get to progress in the story. So of course I'm gonna fight you guys. Oh, and I have leveled everyone up to the 48. So everyone grinded up to 48. It took a while, and I avoided trainer battles in fear that I was gonna lose someone, but here we are. Because now the goal is just to get this done, and I think today, in this video, we could easily get the islands done, battle Giovanni, get him done, battle our rival right before we head to the Elite Four, and then I'm pretty sure we can get through the Victory Road today. Or in this video. Why did I see the name today? And then next time I'm gonna kind of dedicate that video to the Elite Four and the Champion. And then we're gonna go do the Team Rocket stuff. Because the Team Rocket stuff on the islands is not that long. Gonna be like this, a lot of battling, but by that point we should all be either level 60 or 63 to combat Blue, that's his highest Pokemon. So at that point we should pretty much be ready to go tackle anyone. Okay. Alright, so this shouldn't be too bad. I know Lapras right now is just gonna carry us because it's such a good attacker right now. I'm not gonna use anything else. But we're almost to the end of this, guys, and soon, Pokemon Emerald will be posted because I know I'm gonna have it set to premiere after we finish this Nuzlocke. So look forward to that because that's gonna be fun. Emerald is my all-time favorite Pokemon game. Even to this day, I like it more than the original Pokemon, the new Pokemon. Well, of course I like it more than the new Pokemon. But yeah, Gen 3 to me is just like peak Pokemon. A Crypt might have done Scare, but at least we didn't have to worry about that. Like I said, Cryptid's the main one in front because if we lose him, I'm going to be sad, but I'm going to be like, okay, well that makes room for Tentacle. Because we can get Pokemon here. We don't have to Like the issue that 1 and 2 Island have is that the Pokédex or Pokemon's PC is not operational. And so this one we don't have to worry about that. We're gonna skip these battles like we've been doing. I have a Meowth, thank you. So we'll go up here. Cut through that. I have to battle her. I'm off to the forest. I don't really think I need to tell you that. Oh, that's Salt on the Wound game. I mean, it's level 36. It should be a Venusaur right now, lady. That should also be a Venusaur. It's like, I'll level... I feel like a lot of the times the NPCs are just like, I'm just gonna level up to this. I know it's the design of the company. I mean, it's like, if the NPCs were like, you know, in a Pokemon world, they're just like, Bulbasaur, here, have this stone. You need to be level 36. You need to be the strongest Bulbasaur there is. And then they get two more, and they're like, you're both gonna be the strongest Ivysaur there is. Okay, we're gonna hopefully not run into any more battles. I don't think there's anything new here for me, because that's why these islands, I'm not bothering running around, because a lot of the stuff in the islands is gonna be just new stuff or old stuff that we have already seen. Beauty of having cut. Let's see who we got. Well, I mean, it's new, so I have to catch it, and it solves the Hypno issue we're about to have up in a few turns. Oh, what is his name? I gotta look up a nickname I wanted real quick. Hypnos. So we're gonna name... It's male, yes. So we're gonna name him after the Greek god of sleep and dreams, aka Hypnos. Hypnos. No, not Hypno. Hypnos. Oh, I said hippo-noso. Okay, hipponos. Whatever, I misspelled. That happens. I'll have to fix it. I don't want the god of sleep and dreams to mess with me. I'm sorry, Hypnos. I was really trying. I put an extra O. I'm stressed, okay? I'm hoping that things don't go poorly. We have to gym battle and a rival battle. Oh, it's gonna be terrible. I think we can handle Giovanni with Cryptid for sure. It's blue I'm terrified of. The good news is he always starts with his Pidgeot. We have a counter if we always start with Cryptid. Whoa, 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 why? Just to be an a-hole, huh? Yeah. Da-da-da. Hydro Pump. It's not worth it. It doesn't hit too well. I'll keep Surf. Surf is still a better way. Yep. Okay, so we handed him the meteorite, and we'll go to Bill. We got a moonstone from him. That's what's ironic in this game is you get 3 moonstones. So you could, in theory, get Nidoking and Nidoqueen and then Clefable or Wigglytuff in your Pokédex, but you still need like a friend to either have the you either have to be like, hey dude, just get Wigglytuff, I'll get Clefable, or you have to like buy both versions like I did and just evolve Jigglypuff and then send it over to the version you're maining. And as you can tell, Fire Red was the version I mained. Da, 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 da. Okay, PC's up and running. I kind of wished in the new games, because I'm thinking about it, we know CeeLo, Lynette, I think her name's Barry, and it's Barry. I don't remember the professor's name in Black and White. She's not a professor like Pokemon professor, but she works with dreams and stuff. And then is there one in 6? Because in the new games, they no longer have any like reference to Bill's friends who helped him build the PC. So my assumption is, once we get to Kalos, if there's no one else, is that they take place after Bill and his friends built the PC, which is crazy to me because it still shows you that so gens 1 through 5 are kind of the old regions, with gens 6 through 9 being the new regions, which made sense with 7 because of the Alolan region legitimately states to you that the Alolan region has not been Alolan region has not they haven't even built a proper Elite Four yet. And so like towards the end of the game when you get there, they build the Elite Four for you to battle, and then the champion, is technically you, but then you have to battle the professor who's technically the champion there. And then if you keep going back, you battle other people who are trying to take your title. But so like Alolan makes sense, but like the Galarian, so the Galarian region makes little sense because they already kind of have a setup Elite Four. Oh, well they're less of like I gotta watch my words. They're not so much the Elite Four. They're more of like a tournament-based system with a single champion, which it's a cool concept. It didn't rub me as wrong as some of my friends. I thought it was interesting because you can argue that Galarian, the Galarian region is new, but at the same time they also want to try new themes. So instead of having a set Elite Four members like the first 7 regions, they end up just having, they just end up having the gym leaders come in to substitute as the Elite Four, which I don't have an issue with. I mean, there's like, in the anime, right? There are gym leaders that Ash battles that go, okay, how many badges have you earned? And then he says the number, and then the gym leader will be like, okay, I'll use this team. And to me, that makes sense, because you would have gym leaders who have varying levels of Pokemon if the gym is like the ultimate, checkpoint of the journey, because they would be able to, gauge how well someone does from the gym leaders using a variety of different levels. And, you never know if someone has gone to Cinnabar before coming to a gym. So it makes sense for gym leaders to have different leveled Pokemon. Excuse me. So that's why I kind of like what Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet did, is that a lot of the Elite Four members are gym leaders, so or teachers in the case of Scarlet and Violet, because it makes a lot more sense. It makes sense that while two of them, which is Poppy and I think her name's Reika or something, are through and through Elite Four members. They work for the league. They spend most of their time in the league quarters. That's what they do. It makes sense why, you don't see them but until you start your journey, and they only appear here and there. And it makes sense that they would take a teacher from the school who's teaching you to do Pokemon battles and stuff and history to make him an Elite Four member, and then it makes sense that a gym leader would be an Elite Four member because it's possible. Now, one thing that Scarlet and Violet did that both is interesting and irritating is giving Larry, the gym leader in question, Flying type as an Elite Four member, because it throws me every time. When we play, I'm probably gonna forget that he has Flying type, and set myself up for a funny like, oh shoot, I should have this out thing. But for me, I wish they didn't do that. I get what they're doing is saying is that as an Elite Four member, he sees himself separate from his gym leader job. But there's not enough normal type Elite Four members or heck champions. Like when I was a kid, I had an idea for like a Pokemon game where the champion had an Eevee and a bunch of normal type Pokemon, and because it's the one type, I know it's considered the weakest type, don't get me wrong, and it's considered the generic type. Like, why would we use normal type? Well, I still think they deserve a chance to shine. I mean, Snorlax is a pretty heavy hitter. You have Tauros, Stantler, Ursaring, Eevee. If Eevee's not bad. It's better to evolve it, but you could use it. Kangaskhan. I'm happy because we're going to get Earthquake from him, and I can teach that to our Nidoking. I'm just naming like Gen 1 and 2. I mean, you have Slaking in Gen 3, and Gen 4, Perugly is a pretty strong normal type. Gen 5, you have Buffalont and Scoutland. Gen 6, I don't think there's many. I can't think of a very powerful normal type off the top of my head from Gen 6. I guess Furfrou was a decent one, but I don't see him as like overpowered or anything. Yeah, like I said, Giovanni was gonna be a breeze. I didn't even have to set up Rain Dance like I should have. Gen 7, no notable normal. Gen 7, I like it, but I'm one of the people you meet who just doesn't like the whole regional forms. As a biologist, yes, animals do look different in certain instances. So, you might find a rabbit in so let's say a cottontail, right? So the rabbit in the States looks similar of mostly where you are, but then when you go to like the desert, you get jackrabbits because of the change, and then when you go up to Canada, you get like, snow rabbits. So it's not that variation or variance isn't possible, but like for me, it shouldn't be, this is the Galarian Meowth, this is the Alolan Meowth. It should be like, this is called da-da-da-da, and it's a relative of Meowth because it looks similar to Meowth and is of the same species. That is what I would like to see done if it was, a variant. But, it's still okay. I'm not a fan of it. And most of it is because, and I'm not trying to be mean to anyone, to me it's very lazy to do that. Not that it's not cool, but it's like, when they first did it, my question was, okay, how many new Pokemon did you put in? You put in what? You only put in that much new Pokemon? But you did an entire new region with Black and White, which has like a dex of 300 or more. So you can make 300 original ones for Black and White, Why is it more difficult to make original ones now? And so that was how I took it when they first did it, is I saw it as very lazy, because it was like, man, before you guys wouldn't have done this. You guys would have, you know, made mostly a new dex with throwing in some originals. Because I'm not going to say they're going to throw in an entire new dex like they did Black and White. They did that because they were trying to revamp the Pokemon craze, you know, and it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't, because Black and White is a mixed game. You have people like me who adore the game, and you have people like certain. I'm guessing. There's got to be people out there who just didn't like the game, and I don't know any names off the top of my head. But you know, so to me, when I saw that, I was just like, I like Meowth, right? I do, and I think it's cool that we have versions of him, and of course of Muck and all that. But you could have just, if you really wanted to do that, you could have just easily, you know, brought them in as a version and still have more new ones. And yes, technically, they have more new Pokemon there, but the amount of new Pokemon is nothing like I was used to growing up. So I feel spoiled in that regard, because the first Pokemon game, it had 151, because I'm counting Mew. So 151 is a pretty high number for a number of variations with, you know, let's cut that down to maybe more like 100 or so or less because of the evolution titles. So we have 151 in the original, and then, you know, you toss in Johto, and so Johto has a lot more Kanto Pokemon in it, but it's like to the point that you almost don't notice it, because Johto Pokemon pop out just in the same areas in different times of day, and just in the same way of, you know, frequency, that it's like, okay, yeah, of course, they did indeed, you know, use a lot of the, fudge. I was not expecting to lose Cryptid this early. I wonder how we lost to him. Cryptid's, it's normal affected. He's got a decent special defense. There's no crit. He wasn't, did he just get a bunch of Rollos? Every freaking battle but the first one, the VGX is just taking a Pokemon from me. When I know I'm gonna have to have words with him. I'm gonna have to talk with him and be like, hey man, why you keep taking my Pokemon? And if you're watching this, VGX, I'm joking. I'm kidding. But it's just like, to be fair, my cousin, the VGX, has kicked my butt in many Pokemon battles we've done. So it just kind of, it reminds me of my childhood being like, hey, let's battle. He'd be like, sure, and then I get my butt kicked and I'd be like, aw. Okay. Cryptid, you gotta go here, night, bro. Let's get Nidoking up here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna TM case, we're gonna teach Surf to Tentacool. And we're gonna take Earthquake, teach it to Remy. I think I'd rather, I like Ice Beam, but Earthquake's better. I can always go get another Ice Beam TM if I really want to. Okay. Now it's time to make our way through Victory Road. Because I might have even lost Snorlax there. Charizard, I forget Charizard has a pretty high special defense or special attack Plus, it's, you know, fire and blaze. That's what did it. Okay, now I know what killed Lapras. I didn't take into account blaze activating. So blaze boosts the power of fire type moves when you're at low HP, and I probably just entered him into blaze. So what I should have done is switch out to Snorlax instead of keeping Lapras in, because Lapras is not, it doesn't have any resistance. They both don't have resistances, but Lapras has a type, you know, a type that's weak to it, so that made it more likely to kill. That's what went on there. Okay. I might see like a Psyduck if I surf, so we'll catch it if I have to. Bum, bum. I didn't mean to do that. Da, da, da. Da, da. Second favorite Elite Four theme, or Victory Road theme, with Pokemon Emerald being my favorite. Can't wait till when we get there and you guys hear that theme, because that theme is just so good. Oh my lord. That's gonna hurt too. Don't play games, Psyduck, get in the ball. I'm gonna Dicot and Stun Spore. So that should make it easier to catch. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I'm speeding through that. It's just, at this point, I don't think I'm going to be getting anyone. We're just going to name you Psy. I know we had another Psy, but this is like, this is less of like a play off of Psychic and more a play off of what he says in the anime. Because instead of saying Psyduck, he says Psyduck. Volcano badge, yep, let me pass through. There are only 2 things I can get here, and I don't want to really risk that, so we're just going to use Repel. So I could get an Onix or a Rhyhorn, but I think I'm fine with what I have. We're at the grind tentacle off screen after we get through this, but that's okay. Da, 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 da. Do 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 do. Once again, we're gonna dodge trainers because I just do not want to battle any of these suckers. I don't have anyone that really fits Dragon Claw. If I had a certain freaking Dragon type that got taken away from me due to a certain gym leader who, to this day, man, wipes teams, I wouldn't. That's Sabrina. It's like Sabrina and Wawona are the scariest 6 gym leaders in my opinion, because they both are known for wiping out teams and Nuzlocks. Sabrina just because she has a bunch of OP Pokemon because Psychic to this day is OP. And then freaking Wawona because her stupid dragon dancing Altaria. So. Oh my, that's gonna hit hard. Even with our resisting type, I knew that was gonna hit hard because we put him in the red. Because I've beaten poison types with a fighting type when I put them in the red. Machop should be easy. It should be a one-hit kill if Machoke got that far down. I don't know what's going on. I know it's not super effective, but it's stab at least. Oh, Remy is still quicker? Go Remy. I didn't realize No King was that quick. Or maybe I've been grinding him on speed EVs? I don't know. as I said, I don't necessarily look up a lot of stuff for the Nuzlocks I do. And I know EVs are a thing, you know, when you train in the grass like I've been doing. But other than that, I don't know if Remy got a bunch of speed EVs. Good. I'll take that poison point. I'll be honest, this is my second time bringing a Pokemon, a Nidoran evolution to the Elite Four. The first time was in my playthrough with the VGX on Let's Go Eevee. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna try to catch him. I can't name her Brock. Or Bruno. I'll just name it Viper, why not? I think I named something else Viper, so how about... Ooh, this works. Side... Sidewinder. Onyx looks like a snake. Sidewinder is a snake. Sidewinders live in deserts. They move pretty quickly. Onyx is said to be very quick. Oh, that's the issue? It matched my level, huh? Okay. That's annoying. Repel is still active. So we go up here. I wish it wasn't match your level. I wish it was above your level. That's okay. So this puzzle can be tricky, but the goal is just to do that and then all the way down. As a kid, I would hit it up there, being like, yeah, that's where it goes. And I'd have to go back down the ladder because I'd have to reset it. Get that, and one down, and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up, go 1, 2, 3. Overheat, okay. No fire type, so that's not gonna help, but got a TM. Dodge that Ace Trainer. Dodge both of these Ace Trainers. Used to think they were required, but they are not. Okay, do I just keep going straight? Yes. This one's another one that can stump you up if you're not careful. Another pair I thought was mandatory when I was younger. I think I even thought they were mandatory in the other one we did, but they're actually not. And he's not a trainer, he just says, you made it through Elite Four, or through the Victory Road, congratulations, sir. And we're here at the Pokemon League. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna be back in a little. This is going to be part of our 2-part finale. And so in this one, I'm just going to do my best to grind up Tentacle, get everyone to about level 60. It's going to be a pain in the butt, but we'll do it. And then when we come back, we'll be ready to take on the Elite Four. I will see you in a few momentos.